It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 47-year-old man is due to front court today charged with several offences after being refused service at a Newcastle hotel. Police were called to the Wickham Hotel on Maitland Road last night after the man allegedly threatened a female staff member who told him to leave because he was drunk. Officers say the man then lashed out at a male patron, punching him before throwing a schooner glass at the man, which smashed on the ground. The patron suffered minor injuries from the single punch. Police say the offender was also carrying a large amount of money on him, suspected of being stolen, and a billiard ball wrapped in a sock. Concerns have been raised over a lack of residential access to public transport within the design plans for the Huntley housing development at Branxton. 2 more trains for Singleton members say there's no pedestrian or cyclist access to Branxton railway station drawn up in current plans, despite the station being 500 metres away. The group's Martin Faulding says the government can't adopt a one-size-fits-all policy.
I think they have ignored it because they think everybody drives cars. And we know from anecdotal comments we've heard that people move to Huntley and they say, well, the railway's so close, why can't we use it? The worst thing is that once that's locked into the design, that's going to be extremely difficult and expensive to change in the future.
Newcastle Council is under fire over a report into the economic benefits of the V8 supercars race. Greens councillor John McKenzie requested the independent study into the cost benefits of the event. The Hunter Research Foundation Centre study found the Newcastle 500 contributed $30 million to the local economy. However, councillor McKenzie says the document is nothing more than a PR exercise and fails to spell out the operational costs of running the event, including council's contribution to the race. It's hoped patients of the Hunter's mental health hospitals will be given a better environment to recover in, with a $1.6 million investment from the state government. The biggest winner is the John Hunter's Nexus unit, receiving $715,000 to refresh indoor and outdoor living areas. The biggest winner is the John Hunter's Nexus unit, receiving $715,000 to refresh indoor and outdoor living areas. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott MacDonald, says it follows big state budget assistance for Hunter service providers.
We're looking at $2.1 billion in the New South Wales state budget for mental health services. It's a very, very important part of our health and well-being. If you look after the mental health, and that can also flow obviously into other parts of the health system.
Maitland and Cessnock councils are being urged to apply for funding to assist in the distribution of relief to drought-affected farmers. Eligible councils can apply for up to $300,000 to help with road maintenance and improvements to allow for increased freight movements. Cessnock and Maitland are major gateways for freight movements to the Upper Hunter, where farmers are relying on vital transport for stock, feed and water. Newcastle's light rail project took another major step forward overnight, with a powered tram taking to the streets for the first time. It travelled down Hunter Street under its own steam. More night tests are scheduled in coming weeks for safety and training purposes. The focus will then shift to daytime testing of the light rail vehicle.
2NURFM Sport.
The nomadic New South Wales Waratahs are poised to play a home Super Rugby match outside Sydney for the first time, with a historic announcement set for Newcastle's McDonald Jones Stadium today. With their Allianz Stadium base being rebuilt, the Waratahs will play 8 Super home games at several different venues next year. If Newcastle doesn't get any of those games, it would host the March 29 clash with Japan's Sunwolves. Novocastrian and Giants defender Sam Poolman is set to captain Australia's Fast Five side for the World Series. Australia will play New Zealand, England, Jamaica, Malawi and South Africa over the 2-day netball event starting this weekend. Lake Macquarie's Sam Walker says receiving the first Graham Jennings medal from the man himself made winning the Northern New South Wales NPL Player of the Year award extra special. And Newcastle driver Aaron Russell hopes he's done enough in the last month to continue his Supercars Championship career in 2019. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 6, 9, 21, 34, 1 and 19, and the supplementaries are 8 and 12. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.